Good morning on day 2. We're all packed and ready to go. But we had a beautiful spot camping down in this little creek, Wilkinson's River, Wilkinson's Creek. Had a little bit of moisture in the tent last night. It was pooling in the corners. So hopefully that doesn't happen every night, because I'll have to dry my stuff out at lunch. Alright, let's get up to Mueller's Pass. And then from there, Mount Twynham, and then, I don't know, it depends how long it's going to take us to get there. You can see all the low-lying cloud. All that white stuff. We're very high up here above the clouds. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on Carruthers Peak, which is a beautiful mountain. It's nice and rocky. We've come from this direction. You can see Mount Kosciuszko there. You can see the path curving around there. Over on the other side, that's where we're heading. You can see lots of it looks like people and almost vehicles down there. So we're gonna have a look. That's Blue Lake, that little dark spot. That's Mount Twynham. There's Little Twynham. Let's go. And I've gone straight up the main range, well, the Great Dividing Range track. So this is a little bit more off the beaten track. It's not really marked on the map, not like the main range walk, but it's a fire trail. It's quite good. Oh, so nice. Like, you wouldn't see that if you were doing the normal main range walk. So good. The next stop is Mount Twynham. This is the view on the other side of Mount Twynham. We've got there, that's Mount Tate. And we've got another dark spot there. That is Mount Anton. And we're gonna head down to the water source down there to get some water. And then I think we'll be good. Let's go to Mount Tate. Here's some remnants of an old fence when they used to do some grazing up here in the highlands. You can see it stretching all the way around this mountain. What a great piece of history. No cows and no cattle, no sheep up here anymore. Here we go, here's Mount Anton. Let's go up here and have some lunch, I reckon. We're almost there. Hey, hey, hey. You. There we go, there's Mount Twynham in the back. And Little Twynham. And then there's Mount Tate where we're heading. Beautiful Mount Tate. You can see a little trig point at the top there. That's the next stop. Another 2,000 metre peak. Tick that one off the list. It's going alright so far. That's where I've come from. There's behind that mountain there's Twynham, and there's Little Twynham in the foreground. It's almost 2 o'clock. Gonna plan to set up camp at around 4 o'clock, so I have enough time to get back tomorrow to where I want to hike or want to camp. So we'll just keep walking until then. This is a nice little path up to Mount Tate, just winding through the grass for the last couple of kilometres. Oh, it's really nice. Oh. I'm at the top. Here we are at camp, looking over the beautiful Gihai Valley with the sun rays coming through. Over in the clouds there is Mount Twynham, and then across the other side is Cozzy. And we've come across all these little peaks along here to my beautiful camping spot. Pitched the tent behind this rocky outcrop to try and avoid a lot of the wind, because it seems to be ripping up the other side. There you go. As soon as you move away from the rocks, you get the wind coming up from the valley. So I've tucked myself in behind these rocks. Not a bad setup today. It's a little bit wonky because the ground's uneven. So hopefully it's not too noisy overnight with the wind. Tonight we're going to have some pork and veggies that have been dehydrated. Now I'm cold soaking these, which means I've just got some water in there for a couple hours just to take the edge off that crunch, and then we'll boil it up later on. Looks pretty disgusting, but it's going to taste delicious, and I'm very hungry, so that's the plan. It's 5:30. It's still pretty early, but we're just, you know, kicking around, doing whatever. I'm camping down near there, and I've just come up to the top of this little peak, and I've made a camp, and I formally named this Ben's Peak. It's a good one. It's a good one. I boiled my dehydrated meal for a minute and then let it sit for 5. So let's have a look, open it up and see what it looks like. Ooh, it's a little bit watery. Yum. Just give it another whack with the burner. Get it bubbling. Yum-o. Cheers to a good day of hiking. Mmm. Hot. Meal with a view, that's for sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of day 2. It's going to be a bit windy tonight, so I've got my noise cancelling headphones in. And hopefully we stay dry. There was a lot of condensation yesterday that was pooling in the tent, so we'll see what happens today. But for now, good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. It was quite windy and very wet. Literally puddles. I can only probably see about 100 metres ahead. This one's a little bit swollen.